The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
And it's Nigel the Dark Destroyer Benn. And when you talk about legendary fighters from England, this man has to be on the list. So here is 20-year-old Saul Alvarez.
This bout is scheduled for 8.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time. And there's the bell to start the round. That jab doesn't score. That jab scores. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
That jab misses. Parries that jab away. This has been a very competitive round between these two. Hit him with a left jab.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
If you get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone, make them tired, trip over their own feet, get them angry.
Jab to the body, haven't seen a lot of those. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. Pretty dominant round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Well, this is what he does, going right after the challenger.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about hustle. Get back on it.
No rest for the weary. What an upset here as Alvarez goes down. They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here. So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot. What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fighting, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Tried to through the jab. Final 10 seconds. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big... They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming along. At some point, the corner has to stop the fight for this fighter because he's not going to lay down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round ones. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try to do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.
The sweetest thing, yeah. I left all the joy you bring, yeah. But I'm coming back, knocking down the door. I'm coming back. Are you ready? Are you ready for more? Are you ready for more? Regrets, oh, I have a few. Yeah. I tried to change what I cannot undo. But I'm coming back, knocking down the door. Coming back, are you ready? 'Cause I'm coming back, knocking down the door. Coming back, are you ready for more? Oh, are you ready for more?
It's time to fight under the full moon. We are outside live at Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's Sugar Ray Leonard, the Dark Destroyer. Lots of hype. They ring the bell, and here we go. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Can't find a home with that jab. Missed with that jab. A nice breeze in the air, and this has to feel so foreign to these fighters, Johnny, as they box outside.
Now things have cooled down. Now the fans are heating it up again. They've been excited, waiting for this. How have they prepared for this, these fighters? This is going to be so hard, but so different.
He takes that jab. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
The straight right just misses. Left hook just missed. Look, this round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
These are my kind of fights. Boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Do you believe what we are seeing? Nice counter shot. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite-level middleweights. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
If you get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone. Make them tired, trip over their own feet. Get them angry.
It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Missing with the hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A swing and a miss with the right hook. These two are the perfect dance partners. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. That counter shot lands. Lucky that hook didn't score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard. And there's the bell to start the round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and start it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Punch, counter punch. The jab not finding its target. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. And here he comes, finally waking up from that nap.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
That left hook missed. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back, because that's where...
Jump in, down, can you believe it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit. Well, he's back on his feet, but right now, the corner's got to think about throwing in the towel.
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then got to par you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points for losing around. Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. How about that time counter shot? Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nice counter. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Just missed with that hook. Punch, counter punch. That jab misses. And he just misses with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Nice counter. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. He's sharp.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. When are we going to see a jab from these two?
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
You'd like to see more jabs. Catch and shoot. Didn't land that jab. You don't want to go tit for tat in there, and this round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Beautiful counter punch. Let's talk about Leonard. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just...
Nigel Benn has been rocked. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? Well, he's firing back now. Sometimes offense can be your best defense.
Come to me.
Well, you don't see it very often, but here it is. This fight ends in a draw.
A draw. Ooh, listen to...